Okay, so, as some of you may or may not be able to see, I am on the median on the highway. Now, a lot of you are going to be asking, Fred, why would you be such a retard and do that? And you know what? My answer would be very simple. Answer one, to prove that I could become a weather person if I really wanted. And point two is that if you're a dummy and walk outside during the winter at night with no hat or gloves on, you may just end up in the hospital with pneumonia. Now hopefully I get proven wrong on that second one, but you never know. This world is very unpredictable, and it's full of crazy people. So, to prove my first point, I have prepared this speech, and that speech is, many weathermen and weatherwomen have predicted snow on many days. About 70% of those days, we haven't actually had snow. So I'm here to say that I'm a better weather person than them. Because I'm going to say that it is negative flipping 40 degrees outside with a severe chance of frostbite and a mild chance of survival. See, I'm pretty good at this stuff, ain't I? Hey look, moose. Oh, guess you couldn't really see. So anyway, as you may or may not be able to see, there are still lots of passing vehicles along the highway, as which you can see right there on the headlights. Or maybe not because the camera's really shaking, or maybe just my hands, because I can literally not feel my fingertips. Anyways, back to point B. Point B is, I totally forgot what my point B was. Oh yes, pneumonia. Pneumonia is a very, very severe medical condition. If you or anybody you know, love, or even care about catches pneumonia, please, out of the goodness of your heart, get them to the nearest hospital immediately. Pneumonia is treatable, and I may not be a doctor, but I will say that together we can find a cure. We will find a cure. We must find a cure. Or all of you idiots could just stop being like me and walking outside when it's negative 50 billion degrees outside in winter and freezing your limbs off. But hey, some of you guys may like to do that. Who knows? Okay. So by now, a lot of you probably thinking about clicking that close button. But I will ask that you do not do that, because I'm about to do something that you should never, ever attempt at home. I'm joking, I'm not going to do it. I was actually going to stand in front of a moving car, but since that would make me look suicidal, since I already have 3 therapists, that is not a good thing to do. Okay, right now I'm currently walking on a median that is kind of sloped. So yes, if I do fall, please do not laugh at me out of the goodness of your heart, because that would indeed make me very, very sad. And I'd probably have to come hunt you down, and you just might take an arrow to the knee. Yes, I said arrow to the knee. But anyway, I decided that I'm going to make a third point here. My third point is that for any of you children like me who are almost addicted to any entertaining electronics, I'm going to say that it's okay to get out once in a while. I mean, look at me. I'm outside, the freezing cold weather, walking just for the heck of the exercise. But you know what? That's okay. Because the exercise feels great. It's okay to get up and be active. You know, like NFL Play 60. You know, amigos? Get out there. Have some fun. Play with your friends, you know? Right now, for any of you who know Tanner Thomas, I'm currently walking right by his house. You can't even see it because there's dark there. But that is what I'm currently doing. In other news, some of you who also asked the question, Fred, why are you walking outside at this time of night? And why don't you have any hand gloves on? Well, I've answered those questions, but for those of you who now ask, where are you even walking to, if you even know? My answer once again is simple. I'm walking to Walmart. Now, for those of you who know where Grand Cinema Theater, or whatever that theater is called, in Okoboji, not too far away from McDonald's. If any of you know there, you also know that Walmart, from walking distance, is a pretty great length away. And so, I'm also going to tell you that if I plan on getting to Walmart before I die of frostbite and pneumonia, I may have to run. So, if I start running, please folks, out of the goodness of your heart, do not panic. I am not being chased by a lying zebra. I am not being chased by some Mexican elephant. Speaking of Mexican, I have never understood. I don't think you can see that restaurant very good right there that I just showed. But does it seem like every 5-6 months that restaurant changes? But what hasn't changed, that it always seems to be a Mexican restaurant. I mean, who knows? Taco John's might move back in there. So, as you can't see, the median has narrowed quite a bit. But as soon as I get to the other median, because there is a gap, ladies and gentlemen, I may start running. But that's okay. Because, you know, I started a little early. That's okay. Right now, I'm currently running on the median. Some of you may look at me and say, Fred, you're already crazy enough to walk. What if you're done? You might slip and fall. To those of you who say that, I say, oh, please have a little faith in me. I know not what I'm doing, but you know what? I do love God. I do believe in God. And I do believe that He will guide me to safety. Believe it or not, I haven't done this before. If it's you, Explorer, that might be